Oh, Steffen, thank you so much for taking the time out to talk to me today, and welcome to this interview.
Thank you, and you're welcome.
If you want to start out by telling me a little bit about yourself first.
All right. Well, hi, I'm Steffen. I'm from Norway. I'm 34 years old. Um, Recently joined the bread trading community
Hmm?
with dabbling a little bit in trading myself the past previous
Okay.
year.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you do for a living normally?
Uh, right now, I'm studying IT, but I'm an electrician by trade,
Okay.
and
All right.
yeah, with engineering degree in the background.
Okay. Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
So right now you're studying, so it's
Mhm.
probably a little bit easier to get time to take the trades, I reckon.
Yeah, right now I have all the time I need, to be
Yeah.
honest. Yeah.
Because a lot of people have normal 9 to 5 jobs, but we also do have a lot of students, and that's always like, do I have time to trade and all this kind of stuff? So, what would
hmm
you say if somebody would ask if they had the time to take the trades and follow our trading ideas if you're studying, for example?
I would say you have nothing to lose because my previous gains since after joining this community has been phenomenal. Like I started with initial 350 deposit,
Hmm?
and I went up to 2,100
Yeah, and that's
euros.
dollars or euros? Euros. Okay.
Yeah.
How much is that in Norwegian crowns?
Right now, I would have to check the spot price, but I think that's right around uh, 21,000 Norwegian crowns or
Mm.
something.
And how long have you been a member again since you made these profits?
I joined the 12th of May.
12th of May. Okay, so actually not that long.
No, 3 weeks. I had 1 week where I actually went from 350 to 900.
Hmm?
And then I couldn't hold myself. So I tried to trade for myself with my analysis. It started great, ended up not so great.
That's what we
And
talked
then
about, man. It's you know, I don't know how much experience you have in trading, but you need to be a pretty experienced trader before you start going out and taking, especially scalps, as you're talking about, because scalps is
yeah,
probably the hardest trading style you can do. So
yeah, it is.
I would recommend holding out on that for a little longer while you while you
Yeah.
get more of
No,
a
I've
habit.
been
Because
I've been
I don't
trading
know,
for
d- how long have you been trading? Yeah, sorry.
well, I started in October 22. That was just learning phase. Like, so I had a year where I only like looked at YouTube videos and shit
Yeah.
to kind of get the feeling of what it was. But I started back in 2015 with stocks, like
Mm.
when I started uh, when I was done with my electrician's
Yeah.
studies, and just had some stocks running. Didn't do anything much with them, and a couple of years later, I learned about trading or then day trading, and I
Mm-hmm.
kind of wanted to look into that. And yeah, so I've been doing it on and off for let's say 6 months completely. Like if you take all the off time away.
Okay. Did you join any other group before mine, or did you just like you just somebody? How did you discover you wanted to start trading?
Well, I started following like YouTubers on Instagram, and
Okay.
all of a sudden I had your ad popping up.
Okay.
So I was a bit in CEO trader trades, I think it was
Yeah.
called, and then I like just stopped with the group and tried for myself on a demo account,
Mm-hmm.
uh, and kind of stopped trading for a while. Recently came back to it. And then your ad popped up and I joined the group and
Mm.
had some
So,
insane profits the first week or
so
second week, actually.
yeah, so you haven't been part of other trading groups. You're just following like different trading guys and stuff on YouTube, Instagram.
Yeah,
Okay.
true.
Okay.
True.
Well, man, dude, if you ask me, then obviously it's my group. But if you ask me, there's no point in joining other groups because you're just gonna get confused if you join all kind of weird groups that doesn't tell you what to do, or you can't talk to them, you can't talk to anybody else. They don't give you any training.
Hmm,
This is 99% of nine other groups. They don't give you any education. They don't teach you anything. They're just
that
in
is
it
true.
for charging you a monthly subscription or some shady shit for nothing really.
Yeah,
Um,
no, he was doing the ICT swing trade stuff, and he have some. The reason I joined is because he have the analysis on the ICT
mm-hmm,
stuff,
mm-hmm,
and I was looking into that at the moment I joined, and yeah, it wasn't really for me. The
mm-hmm.
scalping, like half a day trade.
Did you
So
join
yeah,
the live session Wednesday?
no, I didn't. I
All right,
didn't.
all right. Because in
I,
the live sessions we are obviously scalping. So if you like
yeah.
scalping, then that would probably benefit you to join the live sessions.
Hmm. Yeah, of course. I would join it the next time if I have time. I have two kids, so
Yeah, I get it. There's a lot of different stuff, work, time, all these things, kids, family,
yeah.
trips, everything comes in between. So I completely understand it. But man, it's nice. You should join it whenever you have time. The live session. So here Wednesday we got I don't know if you saw, but we got a nice 75 pip DJ 30 trade, and we got a 170 pip gold trade in the live session scalping.
Wow.
Yeah, and everything is taken live on the screen while I'm sharing my screen and talking and showing how and why I'm taking the trade. So there's a lot of education in there as well.
Mm. Where can I find the live sessions?
I post the Zoom link for the live sessions inside the main channel.
Okay.
When I go live, I usually always go live 5:30 Dubai time, which is 3:30 I think Norwegian time. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, 3:30 p.m.
something like
Norwegian
that.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the US stock market opens 3:30 Norwegian time, so that's the
Yeah.
best time to trade live. Because
Yeah. True.
we need volatility to scalp, and there's a lot of volatility when the US stock market opens, so that's
Yeah,
why I trade
that's where
there.
I lost. That's where I lost.
Yeah, you gotta be careful, man.
Yeah, can
Um, Stefan, what would you say is your favorite things inside Fred Trading now? Because almost only been part of this group, so there's not that much to compare with. But
no.
what is your favorite part of this community?
Well, it's first of all, it's a lot of humor in the chats,
Mm-hmm.
and it seems like a tight knit community. Seems like people have been there for a while, and for me, that's a good thing because then you know it's something good,
Mm-hmm.
right? But also the transparency where we can ask, or I can ask if I feel like I need an answer to a question I have. You know, always ask you or the other people around. I've
Yeah, of course.
been sitting and just reading the chats for a while, and there's always somebody asking the question, and I don't know, 10, 15 minutes later, there's always like 10 different answers.
Yeah.
But at least you get the right answers you need,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah, man.
that's a good thing.
Yeah. I think it's also one of my own favorite things, probably the whole community we have going on, because it's so freaking active. I wish I could keep track on everything that's happening there, but I cannot because there's like 10, 15,000 messages total in the chats every
Yeah,
day. I can't
yeah.
even keep track myself. I need to hire some I need to hire some people that can go through these chats. I don't know what's going on in there.
I mean, the first week when I joined, I think I tried to keep up with the chats, like reading at least gold and main chat and the risky one.
Mm.
But soon got to figure out that I didn't have time for that. Like I went away for 15 minutes and with 2,300 messages total.
Yeah,
I can't do that.
it's insane, but it's also a good
Yeah.
thing, man. It's also a good thing, dude, because I don't know any other community in this space that actually has like a chat community where you can talk to other people, and if they have, which is a minimal amount of groups, then there's nobody as active as and as helpful as the group we have inside the chat we have inside for trading now. So
No, that's the feeling I'm having with the group is that there's always somebody active. In the middle
yeah,
of the night, there's always somebody active
yeah,
on
man,
the community or group chats.
but that's because we have people from 100 plus countries now. So there's people
Hmm.
from all over the world, dude. Like it's always daytime somewhere, you know.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
so that's why it's super active. Okay, so I'm happy that you like the community so far. You haven't been in there for too long yet, but hopefully you're gonna stick around for a long time. What's your plans with this whole training thing? Because I know you've been doing it on and off for a long time. So what's your goals and plans for this thing now that you're back into it?
Well, as I'm easing more and more into the trading and learning more and more, hopefully in the end I will be able to solely live out of trading. That's
Hmm.
in my thought is like maybe a 10-year plan.
Yeah.
Um, but for now, it's starting to build up some equity through trading, um, and obviously get the compounding effect from trading.
Yeah.
And eventually, we'll see where it takes me. Obviously, I have to learn a shit ton more before I dabble it with myself, but or deep dive more into it for myself. But the
Hmm.
plan is to solely live from trading,
Yeah, man.
or
It,
at
dude,
least have it.
it's all about compounding. Because if you
Yeah.
can make 20,000 Norwegian crowns in profit already, imagine if you can make 100, 2, 3, 4, 500,000 Norwegian crowns. It's compounding.
Mm,
The more money you have, the more money you can make. The more money you have,
mm.
the less risk you can take. The
Yeah,
less
that's
money you
true.
have, the higher risk you need to take because otherwise you're never getting anywhere. So, as I always tell people, if you have a very small account, I think it's okay to risk a bit more. I'm not recommending risking 20% per trade, but maybe 5% tops.
Yeah.
And if you have a big account, then you can risk less and less because my account is a
Mm,
few million, if not a million. I have a few different accounts. They're all a million plus, and I never risk more than 1% max. Oftenly, it's also half a percent or 0.25%.
yeah.
But it's
No,
very hard to do that when you have a small account.
that was my idea with the scalping I did for myself. I followed the risky trades on the main chat last week,
Hmm.
and I scalped along with the trends, following the swing trade,
Hmm.
and was through that I uh, got some small gains in there. That all of a sudden I was like, wow, I'm at 2K. How on earth did that happen? And the next day I was on 3.1. So
Yeah, man. Dude, the trend is your friend. That's what I
yeah,
always say.
yeah, yeah. But the ranging in the gold market has been the past
It has
days
been crazy.
awful to me.
It
Yeah,
has been crazy, but dude, gold is very good at scalping for sure. That's why I always trade gold when I trade live, and
yeah,
it's fun. It's fun, but it can also very fast go in the wrong direction. So,
yeah.
but that's why we have the community, right? So so that so people can help you get to where you want to go and make some more money. So you don't know. Because
That's
dude,
true.
honestly, I started out myself as well. I didn't have any help when I started out like 6 years ago, I think it was. I did the same as you did. I watched YouTube videos. I watch all kind of Google stuff, and it didn't go very well for a
There's
long time.
it's
Uh,
just so much information.
it's horrible, bro. There's too much
Yeah,
information. There's 5 million different indicators you can use. And you're like, which one
yeah,
am I supposed to use? Because all of these people are saying this one is good, this one is good, this one is good. So where do I start? What do I do? Where
yeah,
to? If you have a mentor, it doesn't necessarily have to be me. Now you're in my group, but for other people, it doesn't have to be me. You could choose anyone, right? But you need to have some sort of mentor community that can help you and speed up the
yeah.
process, because it took a lot of years for me to become a good and profitable, consistent trader, which it doesn't have
Mm,
to. It doesn't have to take you 5 years or 3 years to be profitable, consistent. You can do it within 6 months, 1 year, if you take it seriously and have somebody that can help you.
yeah.
Um,
That's kind of the reason why I joined your group. Your ads have been popping up for, I don't know, 4 months, and I'm kind of, I don't have time for that right now. Uh, and I was like, let's give it a shot. And 2 weeks, and I was actually in profits for uh, all that I lost during my learning period.
oh, damn.
So um, I initially invested, I think it was 1,000
Hmm?
USD at that time, and of course lost it all because I had to learn, and yeah, regained it in 2 weeks.
Man, bro.
So
This is,
thanks
and if
for that.
you're welcome, man. If you keep it up, then it's only gonna go one direction. You just gotta. It's funny because you said you saw my ads for 4 months in a row. You just gotta be as consistent that I am with my ads towards you guys, because
Of course.
eventually it's gonna go well. Like eventually you're gonna join. So it's all
Yeah,
about
it's true.
consistency, man. You're gonna
Yeah,
get
and
it.
also people need to have the interest, of course, but um,
Yeah, of
my
course.
interest is already there, and I like it. It's fun.
I love it, man.
But
Love it,
I
dude.
mean,
Hopefully we can make sure that you make some more profit so you can eventually make good money, at least on as a side income. Quit your job, maybe
mm,
buy some stuff you couldn't before for the family, for the kids, whatever. That's the main goal, at least for what I do. I do this because I do it for free. Obviously I get a little commission from the
mm,
broker, but rather that than taking money from you guys, because I don't want to do that. And the whole reason I do this is to help as many people as possible to ease up their everyday life a little bit, right? To buy some stuff they couldn't before,
mm,
or so they can pursue their dreams. That's why I do
yeah,
what I do, and when people are happy about that, that makes it all worth it, man. So
I could figure it. Figures. No, I really just want to get to a point uh, where if I take a trade one day, I can withdraw enough to put in a trust fund for the kids, for example,
yeah.
as the main goal,
Mhm.
so that I can give them an easy life, because I'm in a position where I'm okay with the life as it is right now, but it won't hurt with a bit more, right?
No, of course not, man.
Um, so that's the main goal, getting enough to set up the kids.
For sure, for sure. I
And
also I also do it for my kids. I don't have kids yet, but I also do it for my future kids. So I completely get it. And you have
I
kids, so
it's important.
it is important, man.
It's important, and it only gets worse. I mean, stuff only gets more expensive as we go.
Yeah, inflation is a bitch.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah.
going anywhere, unfortunately.
I'm sorry.
Inflation is not going anywhere, unfortunately. It's gonna keep staying here.
No, no,
So
no. It's going to be here forever as long as there's money.
yeah, man. Oh man, dude, Stephen, is there anything you want to ask me?
Um,
Because now you have me, right?
right.
You don't have me that
Yeah,
often.
right now I don't. The problem is right now I don't have anything on my mind, like right now. Um, but I guess I could shoot you a question now and then whenever it pops up in my
Yeah, yeah,
brain.
man. Just you have my Telegram. If you have anything, just Shoot me a question over Telegram. I have 3,000 unanswered messages, but I answer as fast as I can. It's just if there's a little delay sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah. There's one question. What's your thought about the gold market as it is right now?
Honestly, dude, I have a lot of these questions all the time. I have a lot of these questions all the time with people saying, what do you think about gold long term? What do you think about DJ30 long term? What do you think about this pair long term? What do you think about this and that and that? And I always say the same thing because I'm not a swing trader, bro. I'm not a
No.
Hate. Hate, you know, Hate who's trading in the group as well. He's a swing trader. He look at the data. He looks at long term, what he thinks going to happen, and that's how he takes his trades. I do not trade like that. So I don't
No.
I can't comment on when people say, what do you think on this specific pair for the next 3 weeks? Because I don't care and I don't know because I don't look into news. I don't look into data. That's not how I trade. I'm a price action trader. I trade
Yeah.
scalping, price action. I trade simple. All right. So I often, dude, I sometimes I don't even look at some pair for 1 week and then I go straight up one day and I trade that pair. Even if I haven't looked at it for 2 weeks in a row, I don't care what happened. I don't care what happens in the future. I care what happens right now, today, when I'm taking the trade, the price action on the same day I trade. So I can't answer you, dude. Honestly, if I look at the gold, I have gold up right now here on my computer. Obviously, I can see, I can take a look at it and see what I think right now. Right now, obviously, we're in a temporary downtrend, and we have a good, nice support zone down here at, what is it? 23, 2290, 2300. There's a good chance that we're going to see 2300 within next week, as it looks like right now. But again, it all depends on the news. Maybe we have some very shitty news for the US dollar next week, and that's gonna completely skyrocket the gold, right? So it's hard to say long term. It depends on the news and what happens in the market, because none of us knows if there's gonna start a war somewhere and some shit is gonna happen, right?
No, that's true. That's true.
But price action wise, it definitely looks like gold could hit 2300 within next week. But long term, I would always say up. Long term, I'm always for gold going bullish. Always long term. There's going to be some corrections.
If you look at the weekly, it's been going up for, I don't know, since August 2018.
It's always going up, and gold is only going one way. It's only going one way, and that's up long term. So that's for sure the long term you know what I want to do here. Buy, but there's always going to be corrections. I took, for example, give me 1 second here. Maybe I can share my screen. Can you see my screen now?
Yeah.
See, we traded live actually in Wednesday, where we have, I think I'm on the 1 hour time frame right now. We have a nice uptrend going on here for the past few weeks.
Yeah.
And where we have a good trend line going on, we have a few hits. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 hits on the trend line. Maybe you can actually count 5. So Wednesday, we took a buy on gold here, actually, down where because you're at the support zone. You're at this support zone at this current little zone we're inside. So we took a buy here. That one hit stop loss Wednesday. And then soon as...
Yeah,
that one
that's actually the one that... That's the one that caught me, actually.
Yeah. But soon as that one hit stop loss, I entered... that was Hate's trade. I entered a sell right here, 2402.5 here, as you can see. I entered this sell on live. Why? Because we broke this support area right here, plus we broke the trend line. And if you break two major indicators like this, there's a pretty good chance that we're going to see a continuous downtrend. So that's why I took a sell here. I sent it in risky. I don't know if you're part of the risky channel yet, but I always send my live trades in risky. And I closed this one at 170 pips profit. I also told on the live that if you want to, there's a very good chance that you can keep the trade until this area, but it's most likely gonna continue down to this area, which it did. But I was happy with 170 pip profits, right? Sometimes don't be greedy. So I closed up here.
That's true.
In a nice 3 risk reward ratio, and here we have the next zone. Same thing. You can see that it broke this. This is a classic move as well. It broke this zone. It went up, retested the area, and then it just rallied again. That's a very classic trade what then happens. And and if we're looking at it right now, we have another zone going on around this area. And what is done right now is it rallied down from up here. It hit this zone, it broke it, and now it's retesting the zone again. So it's interesting, you know. You need to wait here and see what happens at this area, because if it breaks through the resistance area and goes upwards, then I would probably be buying up till here. And if it breaks this zone, because now it's retesting, and if you see it starts to go down here again and closes below, I would say if it closes below this little area here, the 1 hour candle closes below here, then I would probably take a sell down to this area right down here, which is 2,300, 400 pips from now.
Yeah.
So that's what I would do.
Right.
You need to wait for confirmation whether it's going to break this area that is retesting right now for bullish or bearish momentum, right? What I have my money on is the downtrend. I have my money on 2,300 as it looks right now. But again, it depends on what it does here at this area.
That's true.
So that's what I'm seeing on gold right now.
Yeah, that is actually what I've been seeing myself. I've been putting in the resistance there, but
yeah, man. But this is the kind of things I do on the live sessions as well. I go over the different areas and markets and take the trades live. So definitely when you can.
Definitely will join someday, because that little time you spent there gave me a lot of insights. So that my actual analysis is pretty much the same as yours.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, I'm still learning a lot, and have been learning a lot since I joined the community, especially about gold.
Yeah, man, we trade a lot of gold.
As I've been mostly trading gold since I joined your community.
It's also the fun thing. It goes fast. You can make fast money. You can lose fast money. You gotta be careful.
Yeah. The lose fast part.
All right, Steffen. It was nice talking to you, brother. I have another interview here in 5 minutes. Actually, it was 5 minutes ago, so I better jump off now. But it was nice talking to you, man.
Yeah.
If you have any questions, just shoot them at my Telegram or in the chat. Tag me in the chat. I'm also going to try to answer.
That's the Beacon CEO, right? Or what's your name in the chat?
It's Contact Fred.
That's the only Contact Fred. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. So you can always tag me, and I used to go through the tags in the evening to see if anybody tagged me in something.
Yeah. All right, Fred.
All right, man. Good talking to you, brother. Talk to you later. Bye.
Yeah. See you. Yeah. Bye-bye.